Man, I've been waiting for a minute, man. Jacob?
For Jacob?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. See you guys later.
Now
How do I get in?
Punch the circle button. There's a circle button. Is it lit up? The circle button?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how crispy or how cool you want it in
I
here.
prefer cool to hot.
All right, so let me lower it a little bit. Yeah, because my toes were already getting cold.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm sitting in the car by myself. So.
Pretty warm for December.
Oh yeah.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
But, you know, it could change in an instant. My name is Chris. I'll be your driver. I'm recording for our safety.
Okay, great. I'm Jake.
Yes, sir.
As you know.
Yeah, I was sitting in this parking lot. They ran me out from here before, man. And the other day I seen they were putting boots on cars out there.
Really?
And I see they're giving the tickets out for the people parked on the side of the street over there. You see them, the safety yellow jacket on. I don't know if you see him. Safety
no,
yellow.
I don't. Oh, yes. He's giving tickets?
Yeah, they're giving out tickets.
Oh, no.
I don't know if they're certain time they supposed to park there or what.
Glad I Ubered. Didn't risk that parking. I've gotten booted before.
Oh yeah? How'd you get it off?
I had to call a guy, and he was like, I was like really nice to him, like he's just doing his job, you know.
Yeah.
And he was like, most people are just totally nasty to me, and because you're so nice, I'm gonna give you this sticker that you can put on your windshield, and it'll allow you to park in any of the parking lots around here without getting booted. And I was like, score.
Yeah.
That just validated being kind to people.
That's probably an expensive ticket right there. Or expensive pass right there.
Yeah, I mean, it was like $100. I never really used I don't think I've ever been back there to park around there, but it was a nice gesture.
Yeah, when you mess with people's cars, they get pissed.
Yeah, they get irrational.
Right.
or a
Yes,
gas
sir.
car? It's an EV?
EV,
Okay.
yep.
What is it?
The Mach-E.
Mach-E, right. Okay.
It's smooth.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I like it. It's very smooth.
I just got a Tesla yesterday.
Oh yeah, what kind?
A Model Y.
Oh, that's the one. No,
The
the one,
crossover SUV.
the one with the doors go up. No, that's the X, right?
No, that's the Model X.
But it looks similar, right?
It's like a smaller Model X.
How do you like it?
I like it. The full self-driving is really wild. To just let your car drive you to places. It's insane.
This has a little bit of it on the steering.
Oh, like driver assist, like it.
Yeah, I guess if you're drunk and
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Check it out. See, I got the little steering wheel right here. The first time I was doing it, I said, man, what the hell? I felt it moving. I was like, man, I guess so. I really don't use it much.
What is that? What is that changing? Why did it go
the steering,
blue
it
to
does,
green?
does something,
Oh,
something with the
it
steering.
takes over the steering. That's what.
Yeah, but you gotta have your hand on it though. I guess it's for if you're falling asleep or if you're
Right.
drunk or something.
Right. They want you to be attentive.
Yeah, because one time I was charging and some guy was at the Tesla charging station. He started talking to me because I just had finished charging, so I'm trying to burn off. And when he was talking to me, he was asking me how I like the car. I'm like, yeah, I like it. And I said, he was driving a Tesla. And I said, oh, how you like it? He said, yeah, I like it, but I had it on the self-driving mode the other day, and he said he didn't recognize the railroad arms.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he said he had to hit the brakes. I said,
It's not perfect.
yeah.
Definitely not
Yeah,
perfect.
but you don't want to pay for it
Yeah.
with your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you buy brand new?
I leased it, but
Okay.
yeah, brand new.
Because I don't know, after a while it feels like the bolts get loose on it or something. Like,
Really?
yeah, like the suspension is not that good. And,
Oh,
you know the intelligence on the car is great, but as far as the craftsmanship is not too great.
it's all I need. I haven't noticed any problems yet, but maybe they'll show up. Who knows?
I hope not.
I got a lot of driving ahead of me in this
Yeah.
car. I'm glad it didn't fall apart in 2 days.
Because I've ridden in a Tesla a couple of times, but when I caught the Uber, and I think it was a little rattly.
Yeah. Well,
But
if it does, I'll get it serviced.
Yeah, but you know, if they're doing it through the Uber, you know, they're putting a gang of miles on it.
Yeah,
So that's a part of it too, you know.
for sure. Yeah, pretty much all I do is I drive to work one day a week, drive to exercise a few days a week, and other than that, I don't really go anywhere.
So you don't have to charge it much?
I don't know, and I live in a house, so I have a garage that I
Yeah.
have the charger in. So I'm hoping I can mostly get by on that, and every once in a while I might have to go to a supercharger. But
Yeah, if you're doing some hours in it, right?
yeah.
Well, the more electric cars, the better, I'm saying. But we need more than that. We need these industrial plants to control the pollution, man. The cars going to do so much.
Yeah, there's a lot more work to be done, but
Yeah, mostly in the other countries too, like China
Yeah.
and Russia. They don't care about all that.
China is actually becoming an EV country. I think
yeah.
they're at like 50% of
Electric
new
vehicles.
car sales are EVs. It's something really high like that. So they're kind of far away from us. We got some catch up to do.
Well, there's what? How many billions of them?
Yeah,
It's
over
2 billion?
Over 1 billion, I think.
Well, there's 300 and something of us. Billion?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a huge market.
Yeah. I think Elon goes over there too.
What's that?
I think he has something to do with those Chinese people, with the Chinese government.
Yeah, Tesla has a plant over there.
Yeah.
And it's the only business. So in China, all the businesses have the government owns part of them.
Yeah.
But Tesla is like the one company that was able to go in there and have zero government ownership of the company.
Yeah, but you already know how they do. If they want it, they'll just take it.
You get people who work there, and then they figure out how the car works, and then they go work for one of the Chinese EV companies and copy it.
Yeah, they're stealing the technology.
Yep, exactly.
Well, that's what they do with all their stuff, even the jet fighter they got.
Yeah. They're gonna do it with rockets too. Try and make a reusable rocket.
Because the people need to understand and realize we're killing our planet, man. No telling how much damage the rocket fuel does to the ozone and all that too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it contributes. There aren't that many rocket flights.
Yeah, there's not that many. What do you think about those drones over there flying in New Jersey and New York?
I saw headlines about it. I didn't look at the articles though.
It's like, what the hell? They said the drones are big as cars.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know who makes a drone that damn big.
Maybe it's aliens.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
Huh.
There gotta be something more than just us out here. They're way ahead of us. You know, time happened way before the dinosaurs and all that. The beginning of time.
Yeah.
Well, truthfully, we gotta find somewhere else to live because the sun is already halfway gone, man.
Yeah. What's it? The sun have like 3 billion more years or something?
I think 5.
5 billion, and then it'll cook the earth.
Yeah,
It'll expand and burn us all.
Yeah. Some people say the aliens are us in the future, coming back in time.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
Interesting theory.
Yeah, I'm like, because they do have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
You know who Stephen Hawking is?
Yeah.
He threw, he's dead now, but when he was alive, he threw a time traveler party where he set up like a party for time travelers to come back and attend. And then he had the party, he didn't tell anyone, and then he announced it the day afterward that he had this party, because in the future
they would
have known about it because he announced it, so then they could have come back to his party, but no one showed up.
So I guess that's good, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how if someone came back in time, what they would do. Would they be even human? They're just robots.
Just the world has progressed so much in the last 100 years.
Yeah, no doubt.
Can't even imagine the next 100.
I can't imagine the next 20. It's gonna be insane with AI.
Oh man,
it's gonna change everything. Already is changing things.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Computers are already thinking for themselves, man. So
yeah, yep.
They need to know that we can unplug it. That's what they need to know.
Yeah, but
If we can.
if they're on the internet, you can't unplug everything. Do you use ChatGPT? Have you ever?
Nah, I
fooled with
don't. Nah.
No?
Man, I'm supposed to be 52 years old, man. That's a little.
It's still young.
Yeah, but it's a little.
You got another 50 years left.
Yeah, hopefully, at least 40 good ones. So we can
Yeah.
walk around and.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doing this is dangerous, though. Driving the Uber is dangerous.
I used to drive Uber.
Oh, so you know how it is, then.
Yeah, I would. This was like years ago. When I was still an intern, I needed it for some extra money, and but I would only drive on Friday and Saturday nights because that would just be like non-stop Ubers.
Yeah.
I'd drive people home from the bars, and it would just be like the most lucrative nights. If I tried driving on non-Friday and Saturday nights, I'd always be like waiting around to give someone a
You
ride.
gotta start like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of airport trips.
Yeah, and that's what I'd do. I'd wait at the airport and try and get rides that way.
Yeah.
But I was like, screw this. I'm just going to do it on Friday and Saturday night, and I'll get unlimited rides.
Now they'll come back to back to back to back.
Yep. And I only had one girl puke in my car. She didn't really puke in the car. She opened the door and puked on, and it got on the metal at the bottom of the door frame. But other than that, for all the drunk people I drove, I'm surprised. That was my only incident.
Yeah, I'm leery and weary driving intoxicated females, man.
Yeah, they could make accusations.
Yeah, that's another good thing for the camera.
Right, smart.
'Cause that could ruin your whole life, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna think they're gonna get money from Uber, and nope, you're just gonna put my ass in prison.
Yeah. Definitely a good move to have a camera.
Yeah, but most drivers don't.
Yeah.
Because who are they gonna believe, you know?
Yeah, just taking risks, basically.
But a lie detector test usually exonerates you if you're falsely accused. Because someone who did is not going to want to take a lie detector test.
Yeah. I've heard they're pretty unreliable, though. At least they're definitely not perfect.
Yeah. But if that's the only shot at freedom, you got to take it, man. Because you don't want to go to prison, especially for that.
Yeah. I really don't want to ever go to prison. No matter what. I try to live my life to not go to prison. That's my first objective.
Don't offend anybody.
Nope. Don't get involved in any malfeasance.
You got to know how to talk to them laws, too, though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very polite.
Yeah.
Because, thinking about it from their perspective, they don't know who they're pulling over. Cops get blasted when they pull people over sometimes. It's always a wild card.
Yep.
So they're on edge.
Yeah, that's why I get pulled over. I'll lower down the windows, keep my hands on the wheel.
Yep.
And,
Absolutely.
You gotta let them look inside the car. Because if not, they're really on edge.
Yeah.
Then you have a good demeanor, and then. But sometimes, most of the time, I whatever kind of energy you give me, I give it back. So.
Yeah.
But to the cops, you kind of got to reel it in, because it's not going to be a nice ride downtown.
You don't want to respond the way the cop is.
Yeah.
You want to stay polite. I got a speeding ticket a few months ago. I was going 60 in a 55.
What?
And then it turned into a construction zone, so it dropped down to 45. So I was going 60 in a 45, and I didn't realize that it had turned into a construction zone. I just missed the sign or whatever, and the cop was right there and just nailed me.
For 15 over?
For 15 over, yeah.
I haven't seen the cops take radar much.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to see them in Texas. Texas, you don't see very many cops. I used to live in California.
Yeah.
And in California, there are way more cops than here.
Yeah, I just try to treat people how I want to be treated, man. But that don't always work though. So
Yeah.
tripped out how the freeway all of a sudden turns to a toll road. So I go straight, right? Go straight, yeah.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, how it turns into a toll road all of a sudden. Like, man.
Yes, it does. Every day I drive, I have to take this toll road. It really adds up.
Yeah, but how can it be a regular highway, then all of a sudden turn to a toll road?
Yeah, they just say, here's your last free exit.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're going to be on the toll road.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be private money.
Yeah.
Private money that makes the toll road.
It's great for traffic. There's usually not a lot of traffic on the toll road.
Yeah.
Portion. It's all when you get onto the free side. All the traffic happens.
The freeway.
Freeway. Free side of the freeway.
It's a little bit faster. So is there a reason you choose the Comfort over the X?
I wanted to be comfortable.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get in that Uber X.
My company is paying for this Uber ride,
Oh, okay.
so I don't have to skimp on it. I can ride in luxury.
I do Uber X, but I only like when I do it in San Antonio because I live in San Antonio. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I try to come over here most of the time, almost all of the time, because it's way more money.
Ubering's more lucrative here in Austin.
Yeah, well, because there's more Comfort riders than over there in San Antonio. It's mostly just Uber X.
Okay. All right.
You know, they're just trying to get from point A to point B, and
Right. I've been in some nasty Ubers.
Yeah.
I don't want to repeat that experience.
Yeah.
It's smelling really bad and just.
That's what taxi cabs gave everybody, right? You got to be careful when you get in the taxi cab.
I'm glad those days are done. I think the only time in recent history that ever since Uber's been around that I took a taxi was at the airport because the wait for the Uber was like 15 minutes, but you just go to the cab stand,
Yeah.
and they have cabs waiting. No one's using them, so they were just available.
But have someone ever tried to pick you up in the wrong car?
No one's been the wrong car trying to get me to get in their car.
Did you get in?
Well, I got to confirm they know my name.
Yeah, because one time, about a couple months ago, me and my brother, we went to go see the Korn concert in San Antonio. The other Uber driver was supposed to pick me up, but he flaked on me. So I had to call Uber, and so I'm looking, I can see where the car's at. I'm looking, I said, man, I don't see the car, but I see a car, but it's not the car. Then he pulls up, starts saying my name. I'm like, I said, man, I'm not getting in the car with you, man.
Yeah.
Everybody gets in the car. Like he was a foreigner or something. I said, man, bullshit. I'm not going to get in the car with you. I said, I know girls don't get in the car with you. Yeah, everybody. I said, oh, so you've been doing it for a while then, huh?
Yeah.
I said,
Tricky.
I said, you know what? You're going to have to cancel it because I'm not going to cancel it, man. If you want to keep on working today, you're gonna have to cancel it because I'm not gonna pay to cancel this ride.
You ever use Lyft?
Yeah, I've used Lyft before.
Do you drive for Lyft too?
Nah, I don't drive
Just
for
Uber?
Lyft.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to work at Bill Miller in San Antonio, and my manager would send me to other Bill Millers, and man, it was one time I seen it was like $90 to get back to the house. 'Cause it's like a little bit out of town, like 5 to 10 miles out of town. It was like $90 to ride the Lyft. I'm like, shit, hell no.
A little more expensive.
Yeah, let me catch the $30 Uber. Yeah, but I've been doing this like 4 or 5 months full time. I've only had one bad ride, so.
What do you mean by a bad ride?
Yeah, it was some youngsters when he got in the car. He's like, "Hey, what you got the camera for? You scared?" I'm like, you know, once he asked me that, I had to turn back and look at him in his face. He said, "What am I gonna be scared of?" You know, I was looking at him like. Then he started asking, "Hey, man, can I smoke a cigarette in the car?"
Oh, jeez.
I was like, "Come on, man, you gotta be tripping, man."
Yeah.
"Hey, man, you smoke weed, man?" I said, "Man, you smell like a pound of weed right now." Some drivers are not gonna let you get in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he started, "Man, you got a fucked up haircut, man." Nah.
While you're driving them around?
Yeah, then he said, "Do you have lice?" I said, "Man, you're getting out of line, kid," or something like that. He started getting offended because I called him kid or something. I thought he wanted to fight. I was like, I guess.
Sounds like a drunk asshole.
No, it was just a youngster, man. It was a youngster.
Yeah. Was he alone?
Nah, because
he trying to show off first.
Yeah, he was with a girl.
Oh yeah.
And then he said, "Well, you can let me off right here." I said, "Well, truthfully, you're not the one who ordered the Uber. She did. You just the ride along." And I guess he felt kind of like
emasculated.
She does whatever I tell her. That's what he said. I'm like,
Jesus.
I said, "Well, if you tell me to stop, I'm stopping. You get the hell out the car. You're not gonna say I kidnapped your ass." Yeah, they gave me a 1 rating. I'm like, that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Almost all of mine's are 5 stars. So, but the passenger can't take too many 1 ratings though.
Hope they won't get picked up.
Yeah, they're gonna kick you off the app.
Oh man, gotta get a new email address.
No, but don't they take your driver's license?
Do they? I don't even remember. I signed up for Uber a long time ago.
Well, for me, they because I'm driving, of course they take my driver's license.
Right.
Now, you know what? I think they just take the card, your plastic.
Just your credit card, right?
Yeah,
because you don't need a driver's license to take an Uber.
Nah, but because did some months ago, man, a Uber driver got killed in San Antonio. They still haven't found him. He got shot.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody ordered the Uber, and I guess they were in a confrontation with some people. And when the Uber got there, they started shooting it up.
Wow.
The Uber got shot in the back. They said there were shell casings in the back. So my assumption is the guy in the back just started ducking and shooting, and 62-year-old dude, man.
Wow. Did he live? Or he died?
Nah, he died.
Oh, okay.
He was a softball umpire.
Oh.
Well beloved by his community. It's like, man, yeah. So if they ain't trying to look for him, I'm pretty sure they are, but they didn't put it out there on the news. If somebody killed him, they ain't trying to look for him. What about something happens to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, that dude who killed that United Healthcare dude or whatever, they're
all over the news.
Yeah,
He's
they're
the CEO.
They're tracking every camera available. Well, what about everybody else who gets killed, man?
So many people get killed every day, and none of them are news stories. And then one rich guy gets killed. And
yeah, but imagine how bad of a person. I'm not saying I don't know him personally, but come on, man, your company's denied a lot of people who need the health care.
Yes,
man.
they have.
And I don't know the exact specifics or like, oh well, you got this and that, you ain't got that, or how they pull it. You're not covered for this, but you're covered for this. Like,
right.
Man, he went right in the gutter. At least he was charcoal gray. That's what I do when I see a black cat.
You can actually let me off right here by these mailboxes. Yep, that's perfect.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah,
sir.
thanks for the ride, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put your hand in the and pull back. Put your hand in the little gap and pull back.
There we go. Okay.
Have a good one, sir.
Yeah, take care.
Yes, sir. You too.